Hey everybody, another car video today. This time I'm working on a 2002 Volkswagen Jetta TDI. This is a car I've owned since it was new, and I bought it back in 2002 when I first got to Whidbey Island, Washington. It's sat for a couple of years now while I was in Japan driving GTRs, and it needs some love. Let me show you what I'm talking about. There she is. Turbo diesel, 1.9 liters. Turbocharged, hence turbo diesel, but 140,000 original miles, and you know what, it's just starting to get a little weathered. You can see the covers are kind of dingy, and I try to wipe it down whenever I get in here, but if you really, and I'm not going to bother showing you, if you really get down in there, you'll see that there's some dirt and schmutz and other things that have just accumulated for 140,000 miles. The other thing that's kind of falling apart here is this thing. Normally these hood liners, well, they're in pretty good shape. They're kind of stiff, but you can see this one's kind of floppy and saggy, and just kind of not a whole lot left to it. Some of the clips are broken, you know, just generally kind of in rough shape. Luckily, you can still buy these things. This is a brand new one. And you can see it's, well, maybe not like this, but it's stiffer. It's in great shape. It is brand new. It should be in great shape. And it's got all the right cutouts and everything else that it needs in order to be installed on this car, because this is a factory piece. This actually comes, it's got a label on it. It says it's from Mexico, which is where this car was assembled. So this is basically new old stuff, or NOS you'll sometimes hear it called. So changing these is really easy. On a Volkswagen anyway, you've got a series of clips. They look like this, and they squeeze. And watch, now I won't be able to get it out because I'm trying to show you how to get them out. Just squeeze them together and they pop out. Real easy. You can get these clips off of eBay or Amazon. They come in a box. Here's a bunch of them. I think this was a box of 10. The ones that are really worn or broken, I'll replace. The ones that are still in good condition, I'll reuse. That's it. Let me get this one out of here, and we'll get the new one in. Now when doing this, you want to start with the clips on the bottom first. Take them across, or the back of the hood. You take them across down there, and then across here, and then finally across here. You do that, that way the thing kind of falls towards you. If you pull these first, the easy ones to get to, then it'll be sitting on your head the whole time you're trying to get this. So you get these guys first. Some of them, if it's really worn, you'll see that one, it just pulled right off. And now you can really see how floppy this thing is. Okay, there it is out, and look at that. Oh, just miserable. That's the engine side there. That's the part that we've seen over the years. But look at the back side here. You can see the original sticker still on it, again, from Mexico. But look at how beat this thing is compared to the new one. Now, granted, this is still in the bag, but you can see just the difference. It's kind of a green color if I get the light on it there. This one is just completely, there's no structure left to it. It's just peeling and falling apart. It almost looks like, well, you can see there's some mold and mildew in it, but actually that's still hard. Something got in here. It may have been chemicals. It could have been a creature for all I know, some sort of bug got in there, but something tore it apart, and that's why it was saying it had no structure left to it, not like this one. Now, let me show you something here with these clips. Here's what the clips look like. Alright, what they're going to do is there's certain areas up in here, like this one here, this channel, and this channel here, a couple of these channels, these here, and here. Okay, they line up with the holes, like this guy here. Now this came with new clips in it, so we're going to go ahead and use those. But always have some extras. Take a look at your old ones. Some of them will be good to use, some of them won't be. Some of these were actually really hard to get out. I ended up having to tear the liner to get them out. They've just kind of lost their springiness over the years, and they were just stuck out, or they broke, and I even dropped one down in there. I'm not going to panic about it. I've got a box of them, plus all the ones that I just took out. Yeah, I heard it fall down and hit the skid plate that's in there, so it'll be there when I change the oil next time, and I'll get it then. I'm not going to worry about that today. So, let me go ahead and get this new one in. know if I just knocked it out by accident or whatever, but I'm already missing one of the clips. But that's okay. Like I said, I've got a bunch of brand new ones right here, so it's not a big issue at all. Now, these came preset probably at the factory. This was set up, so somebody just had to come and knock it in there. So I'm going to be a little careful with this, though. I really don't want to knock a bunch of these down to the engine compartment. We'll see how that goes. Okay, change of plans. We're going to take all the clips out, put them in one at a time. Now, another thing different with this one than the old one is this notch here for the hydraulic ram. On the old one, that actually was like sealed here. This one, it's got a cutout. I don't know if that changed in different years of manufacturing, but having this cutout really does make it a lot easier than taking that thing off. check your clips, because one thing I've been finding here, ooh, is that bright? Some of these little guys, they won't squish all the way. This one does pretty well. But this one, no give. Of course, I think I might be able to fix it. Yeah, see, that one's just not in good shape. That's why we got a box of brand new ones. Finding here is a number of these clips that actually came with that thing. There's a big piece and a little piece, and the big piece on some of them has gotten underneath. That stops it from squishing. It should be the little piece that's underneath, like this guy, and it just folds right up. So even when I try to get this under there to stay there, well, maybe that one will stay, but I tried another one, it didn't want to stay. So try your best. And now I'm really glad I got this box of extra ones, because some of these things, even the ones that are put together right, they just do not want to go in there and hold. So definitely, if you're going to do this job, get a box of these things. And there it is. Look at that. What a difference. All those clips just pop right in there. Like I said, get your right ones. You can see the notch. Again, that notch was in there when I got it, as opposed to down here. It was just a cutout, and then that was a cross. Shouldn't be a big issue. Until it was obviously a different design choice. There's also fewer holes for retaining clips. Like, there isn't one right here, and I may actually, I'm afraid to do it, but I almost want to put a hole in there to hold it. The other one had that, and it makes sense to have it. We'll see. We'll think about it. Think about it. And same thing on this side. If I look at the other one, yeah, there should be one like right here. You don't have it on this one. So obviously there were some choices made by Volkswagen to change the design a little bit. But either way, the thing's in there. It looks really nice. What a difference. Oh my goodness, just what a difference that made in the car. It is, yeah, it's a little bit different shape, just slightly. I hope this is actually for the Jetta. But I mean, it fits, and it fits well. So yeah, you still get these parts. They pop right on in there, and there you go. Everything lined up just as it was supposed to. What I think it is, this is a 2002, and obviously that's a 2002, and this may have come from a much later car. Maybe they changed the design a little bit over the years to fit differently, to fit better. I don't know. There it is, installed. So there you go, everybody. That was a quick job. This video ran for most of the installation, so whatever this was in time. I got the installation itself off of Parts Geek. They were the only ones that still had it. I think I paid $60 for it. It was not expensive. After working on GTR for a while, getting back to working on the Volkswagen, where parts are 20 bucks here, 10 bucks there, 60 to 70, whatever. What a difference compared to like a GTR where everything's $300-400 a whack. So the clips, again, I think these came from Amazon. I paid a couple dollars for all these clips. I saw them on a couple different websites where they're selling them individually for like $4 a piece. You'd have to be crazy. I got 10 of them for $1.25 or something, or maybe it was $4 total or something. But yeah, and they pop right in. Like I said, there's those two, one on that side, one on that side. The two holes that don't exist on this one that do exist on that one. I'll see. I probably don't need them. That Volkswagen decided you didn't need them. But if I do, if I see it start to sag a little bit, it wouldn't take much to pop a hole in that with just a razor blade or something, pop another retainer in it. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll see how it sits. But thanks for watching, and hopefully this helps one of you guys out if you're trying to change out the insulation on the hood on your Mark IV Jetta.